Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles.
Yo. What up, though, y'all? Appreciate y'all boys tapping in.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle, and they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3-and-out and did just that. First carry now for Justice Hill. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in a victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Henry out of the pistol. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 8. 64 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That was a good little first drive, man. Good little first drive.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Let's see how he play.
Herbert in the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
Palmer going in motion right. Herbert now. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. The Chargers at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now Herbert going to change the look. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Come on, man. Punt that bitch.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still going inside the 20. And all the way
That's trifling.
touchdown. A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, my God, and I missed it.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Henry up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 50, here's Herbert. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Dobbins once more, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Third down and 1.
And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Seems like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Again, Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Ravens go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. This 2nd and 4. Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert steps away to his left.
That's complete to Palmer. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. That's again complete to Palmer.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Jackson to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Play action. Now Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. Shifts by him. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
This is Walker.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Throw left side.
Good fucking hit.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Good fucking hit.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back.
Good fucking
The
hit.
Charger drive about to get going. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did. Dobbins hit, and he fumbles.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On the draw, here's Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bro,
Now
what?
flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. DJ Chark, 47 yards.
And the Chargers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now down to 20.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say, we're that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Herbert.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Herbert.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Jackson now. Rolling to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Forced out. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. The 20. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Mitchell going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Henry.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Ravens are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Out of the gun, Herbert.
That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Flushed out right.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've
That's
got
it, y'all. Appreciate y'all boys tapping in.
Seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this.
See y'all next week.
The 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.